Galaxy Ranger Acheron. This is what they call me. You can call me whatever you want. Open this door. Take a look at the mesmerizing dreamscape. Well, you can...
This is...
This way. After you.
Am I supposed to walk up the wall? How is this even possible?
Why not?
She can hear the thoughts in my head?
Why not? We're almost there. Can you still... Don't stop. Don't turn... These voices... They're just shadows of the dreamscape. Pay no heed to them. Leave this realm, and rise as you would on any other day. Forget this fortuitous encounter. But before you do, I would make a request of you. You may think it's somewhat strange. Have we met somewhere before? You evoke memories of an old friend. In the haze of my recollections, she stood shoulder to shoulder with me. Much like this surreal dreamscape. May I ask you a few more questions? I tend to forget things, which is why, rather than memories, I'm accustomed to using my emotions to capture what I normally wouldn't otherwise. The answer isn't... For instance, when you awaken in your room, your lips speak several names. Are they your companions? Family? Enemies? You seem to have... Might I ask if you fear losing these bonds? Then, if there was a vast dreamscape, so lifelike it's indistinguishable from reality. There, no one faces life's separations or deaths. I would ask, would you wish to stay? Now, imagine if this splendid dream were fated to fall apart. Friends, family, strangers, followed by the gentle breeze, soaring birds, the stars, and ultimately yourself. Everyone and every face they remember, the joy and the heartaches, the vows sealed and those left hanging, all will inevitably march towards a predetermined ending. I would ask, would you still embark? I know this is hard. You don't have to be hard-pressed to make. Hearing, touch, thought. Through these, you gain emotions. Cherish them. With emotions, we make choices. And so we return to the original question. I would ask, do you still remember? I understand. How interesting. For a split second, it felt like countless versions of you, alike yet distinct. That was my final question. Thank you. We all have our paths to walk, so we shall. The Golden Dream is getting restless. In the coming long night, I'm afraid you will face many tribulations and witness many tragedies. And finally, your sight will only see. But please believe me that in that monochrome world, there will be a glimpse of fleeting red. And when you make a choice, it will reappear before you once. What you must do now is ponder its significance. And then you can return to the waking world. That's where we all find our answers.
What's wrong? Sounds like you had a nightmare. Don't fret. Can you imagine? Yesterday's gear up and make sure you've got everything. And before you step out...
Is March 7th still packing her luggage?
Shell Penacony. We're here at last! Oh, the family sure doesn't play around with their entry protocol. I wouldn't have put it past them to try and nab that Stellaron from his... Aside from that, I have to say the family has been really accommodating. Well, the hassle was worth it. Just look at this grand hotel lobby. And those endless rows, they're all rooms, right? Just think of the number of guests staying here. Where are our rooms? Come on, Mr. Yang and the rest must be at the front desk. Let's hurry up and meet them there.
Welcome to the Reverie. May you experience an unforgettable... I'm Nisha, a bellboy working here on Penacony. Pleased to be at your service.
Over here. Something's not right.
Should you need assistance with...
Hey, what's the big gathering at the concierge about?
I'm sorry, but your name...
But in the information...
Yes, ma'am. The astral... Mr. Don Hung.
Yes, I understand. No wonder our friend's name here is missing. When we responded to the family's invitation, she hadn't even arrived. Something came up in Don Hung's schedule, and he couldn't make it. I have an idea. Could you reassign his...
She's a new passenger aboard our Astral Express. We can vouch for her status.
Even if that is so, I'm afraid... No, I'm not doubting your status. It's just...
Well, it's just that right now, we're on the eve of the Charmony Festival. Penacony's most important moment of every era. Hotel security is on high alert with zero room for error. And with such a last-minute change, it really isn't something that this young lady's words can resolve on a whim. My esteem...
We're sorry for all the trouble our check-in seems to have caused. Might I ask for your name?
I am the humble aventurine of the IPC's Strategic Investment Department. I also happen to be a traveler that's had to stand behind...
Leave it to me. I've heard that the IPC has also received Penacony's invitation. So forgive me if I'm mistaken, but you must be the representative...
I must be hearing things. Paving a convenience? Shouldn't I be saying this to you? I've been waiting here for more than 10 minutes. Do you know how many credits 10 minutes is worth to me?
It must be an inordinate number. Which is why now, Mr. Aventurine, I have an investment that you absolutely... The IPC's influence runs deep and wide, and their word wields the utmost authority. We hope to borrow your status to vouch for her. As such, you won't just be sparing much of your invaluable time.
Well, this is interesting. And how will my new friends benefit me?
Now this is a